Hey everyone, and welcome back to my mansion build. As you can see, I already did the outside in my last video. The link for that is in the end card. And now I'm furnishing it. And what I really wanted to do in this build, I wanted to have like a two-story library, and that is the room to the left-hand side when you come in, and that was like the whole thing for that house. But first, I put down the wallpaper, and in this case, I really wanted it to be really cohesive and have like almost the same color everywhere, or colors in this case. So as you can see, I used green, a darker one and a lighter one, and I used a lot of green throughout the house. The color scheme was a little bit like gray, green, and brown. So the floors are brown, the stairs are grey, and some other stuff as well, and the walls are green. And of course, later furnishing and so on is also going to be those colors, mainly at least. And as you can see, I'm in the library now, and at first I thought, okay, I'm just going to stack the bookcases, but then I thought, how are you going to get up there to actually get those books that are in like the topmost area? And for that, I decided that I would do a little bit of a space that is like on top. So it's basically a two-story library with an area that's just like one um, itself, and just a little bit of a railing for the second story basically. So that was the goal, and as you can see, I'm filling with the bookcases a little bit, so you can't see that they're stacked on top of each other. It's just they have a little bit of like an edge where you can put stuff if you wanted to. And I thought that looked quite cool. And on the second floor of the library, I put down a little bit of a seat, so you can potentially read up there as well. Downstairs, I put a chess table just because why not, and also some more lounge chairs, armchairs, and yeah, I think it's quite a cool space. It's not like really large, but it has a lot of books as well. So yeah, I just enjoyed that area. I think it looks cool. And yeah, off of the library, I put the office, and yeah, I put some more armchairs there just to be able to fill the space basically. And yeah, I put down a little bit of a workstation, and I decided on that corner that doesn't have any windows, I would put a bunch of portraits, and yeah, just configure them a little bit. I also put down some other paintings that have like a similar style, so I would be able to fill the space in like an appropriate amount basically. And as you can see, I'm fiddling with it a little bit, so it looks good, and I think in the end I achieved that quite well. I think it looks like organic but still like laid out, so it's like done on purpose. And I decided that I wanted to have the brighter wall there, just so the contrast is there, and I think it looks a little bit better with the pictures in with the lighter walls. What I also put down was the light switches that we got in an update. I think it's a really fun addition. It makes it look a little bit more realistic, of course, and I think yeah, why not? It's a good clutter item that just makes it look fun. And yeah, now I'm in the dining room, and I really wanted to make a little bit of a like tea area basically. So yeah, I put down a bunch of counter like what's it called, shelves, and a counter, so I would be able to put down the tea pot, and yeah, I sized it down so it wouldn't impede. I think it looks cool. It's a bunch of work basically, for little return mainly. Maybe it would have been easier to just use an actual counter, but I really wanted to use the yeah, just those. It just fit better together because it's all the same color and stuff. So yeah, I think it looks cool. It's a bunch of work. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it often, but I think it's a nice touch if you want to use that. And yeah, now I'm in the kitchen. As you can see, I'm basically finished. I made it almost a circle, just a little bit of a walkway that you can actually go in there. And I think it looks really cool because it's really distributed well. So all the appliances are basically in the center of that part of that section. So I think it looks cool. And this is a trick that I got from Little Simsy. Just in a video, she said that sometimes she does that, and I think it looked really cool, and I really wanted to try it with the tables underneath the TV. It looks really cool. It looks realistic, I think, and that's why I wanted to try it, and I think it turned out really cool. And yeah, now I'm doing the bathroom downstairs, and I'm basically going to copy it upstairs as well. It just made sense that they are the same shape. The door is configured differently, so I needed to move around some stuff there, so it's not completely the same, but it is enough the same that I felt comfortable just copying it. And yeah, as you can see, I just moved around some stuff, and then I was already finished with that bathroom as well. I have a lot of bathrooms in this build. Basically, I have the 2 full bathrooms, one in the bottom floor and one on top for the master, and then I also have a toilet room in 2 toilet rooms right next to each other for the kids. So they need to go downstairs to shower and stuff, but for yeah, toilet and a sink they have right next to their bedrooms, not connected to them, but right next to it, and I think that's fine already. And now I'm in the master bedroom and just finishing it. I put down everything. I also put down lights everywhere that I had already been to. But yeah, I think that looked really cool with the chandelier in the entrance area. What I also did was the teens bedroom that I'm in right now. I changed the wall just because I think a little bit of individuality was good for the teen room or also the child's room. I'm going to change the color there as well. I really like that combination. I've used it a bunch, so the light yellow and the bright blue with that bed I think fits together really well, and yeah, it's just the combination is really cool, especially with that painting, the new one that we have as well. So yeah, I really like doing that combination. For the other bedroom, I chose the same bed, another swatch again. And this one is the yellow swatch, and I changed the wall to the same yellow wallpaper. I didn't use the blue one because it didn't fit, but I thought I could keep the green one that I already had, and yeah, that's why I put that down. As you can see, I chose a bunch of other yellow furniture with a dresser, for example, but what I also did was do like a really extended painting area. So I put down an easel, but also a bunch of those paintings, and I put down some sketches on the walls. I think it turned out really well for that kit as well. And now I'm putting down the lights in the kitchen and in the other areas downstairs. and I also put down some outdoor lights. I hadn't put that down yet, mainly because I forgot. It wasn't like some grand scheme. I just forgot in the other video where I did it outside to actually put them down. I also forgot to put down stuff on the balcony, but you could argue that it's part of the house itself and not the outside, so yeah. It also doesn't really matter how I split the video up, but I could have done that last time as well. But now I'm decorating, and as you can see, I'm just moving around. I put down a bunch of stuff in the office, especially those pictures. I think they are really cool to put down there, and add a nice touch. I honestly, I had forgotten them for a long time, just because I didn't remember that we had that. I thought like all the paintings were in one category, and I always forgot that they were in the other clutter category as well. So yeah, I hadn't put that down, or haven't put them down for a bunch of times where maybe it would have been cool. What I didn't anticipate was the curtain situation in the two-story areas. I really wanted to put down curtains, but they just wouldn't fit. They were just not long enough. It looked weird, so I decided to not bother putting down any. What I did do was put in a really large mirror in the foyer area, the entrance area, and yeah, a bunch of other clutter items there as well to furnish it a little bit, and then I was finished with the build. Now you can see some screenshots of the build. I hope you like it. You can download it from the gallery. My ID is TGGSims, same as my YouTube channel name. I also hope that you liked the video and will consider pressing the thumbs up button and subscribing. Thanks very much for watching, and have a great week. Bye!